Huh? Oh, my bad. Yep. It's happening again.
Right out of the gate, you can feel the bravado. He jokes about a do not detain list, as if saying it out loud makes it real. The irony is thick. People who actually understand the system don't announce secret protections on roadside stops. The officer starts with a simple plate inquiry, and already the script is forming. Private plates, constitutional travel, freedom talk. It's the familiar opening act. What's striking isn't the claim itself, but the confidence behind it. He genuinely believes he's operating on a higher legal plane, while the officer is calmly operating in the real one.
I was hanging out there. I didn't want to get hit. So the reason I pulled you over, Officer American Sheriff's, I ran your plate. It's coming back to like a white Subaru. Is that a specialty Florida plate? What is that?
No, it's a private plate.
A private plate?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So it's because, I mean, when I run a Florida with that, it comes, like I said, it comes back a white Subaru. Do you have any, like,
yes, sir.
registrations?
1 second. Oh, shit.
You got your driver's license and insurance on this as well?
Yes, sir. I just have this right here. Here you go.
You got a license as well?
This is all I got, sir. Here you go.
You have a driver's license or no?
No.
Alright, so what info do you have on the vehicle?
Well, I own this vehicle.
No, I'm saying, do you have any, like, registration, something like that?
Oh, no.
Because, like I said, when I'm running the plate, it's coming back to a completely different vehicle.
Oh, no, this not even a Florida plate. Like, far as, like, a registered plate, it's a private plate.
So what's it registered? What's the vehicle registered?
It's not even registered, sir.
So you can't drive an unregistered vehicle in the United States.
No, I'm just traveling, sir.
So you don't have a driver's license, you don't have, is there any particular reason why?
Like, I like to exercise my constitutional right just to travel, you know.
Okay.
You know.
All right, just hang tight, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now the paperwork collapses. No registration, no standard plate, just the word private floating in legal limbo. The officer stays measured, asking basic, logical questions. And here's the contrast. One side is speaking in procedures, the other is speaking in philosophy. Traveling isn't the same as driving under state law, and that distinction is where many of these roadside debates implode. You can almost see the tension building as reality presses in. Confidence without compliance starts to look less like principle and more like a ticking clock.
They're looking for your exact contract you have with the state. Yeah, they contemplate right now. They're like, what the heck? What the hell is this? Told you, a lot of police ain't never seen this before. They come up, do not detain and all that. They're like, what the hell? It's all foreign to them. Look, no kids in the back, none of that. The last time they was like, oh, they let you go because your wife, your kids.
This section is pure prediction territory. The narrator practically calls the outcome before it happens. When someone leans entirely on buzzwords, contracts, jurisdiction, republic, they forget the immediate environment matters. A roadside stop isn't a debate club. It's an enforcement setting. The officer isn't searching for metaphysics. He's checking compliance. The gap between what he believes and what's enforceable widens fast. And when belief systems meet badge authority, belief doesn't usually win. The scene feels like watching someone argue gravity while already mid-fall.
Wow.
Hey, how you doing?
What's going on? So where do you live?
I live in the United States of America Republic.
Okay, but where's your residence, your house?
The United States of America Republic.
Okay, so where are you heading right now?
The United States of America Republic.
Alright, so are you just, you don't want to answer? Or?
No, that's where I live, sir. I don't.
Okay, so like basically the problem is I understand what you're saying, like
yes, sir.
You're practicing your constitutional right to travel, but in the United States you still have to have vehicles, still have to be registered, stuff like that. You can't just which is not registered. I mean, so what happens if you crash? I mean, this is a nice car, right?
Yes.
So if you have no insurance, what happens? What do you think is going to happen?
I'll have to personally compensate that person.
You end up losing everything you own is the problem.
I understand that, but I still would, as a man, give them
But
exactly.
see, the problem is, in the United States of America, all 50 states, they require you to insure your car. So that doesn't happen.
Okay.
So you don't have any insurance. Have you ever been arrested before?
No.
Never been arrested?
No.
So when I looked up your name, and I seen that you had been arrested, that wasn't you?
No. Because on the information on my car, though.
The officer shifts tone, still calm, but more direct. Insurance, liability, consequences. These are practical concerns. If there's a crash, who pays? Philosophy doesn't repair offenders. The driver insists he'd personally compensate, but that's not how risk management works under state systems. Laws exist to preempt damage, not just respond to it. This moment shows the core disconnect. One side speaks in structure, the other in personal honor. Courts don't measure honor. They measure compliance. And that's a lesson many learn too late.
This right here. The VIN number right here.
I'm not going to scratch your car up trying to...
No. You don't have to scratch it. You can just look.
I need you to step up.
I can't.
Why can't you?
Because...
Are you physically unable or what's wrong?
I can't because the VIN number's right there, sir.
Okay, so I have to compare the VIN both spots to make sure that this vehicle is not stolen. Because as of right now, I don't know anything about the vehicle. You haven't given me any info about it.
Because the VIN number right there, you see on the side right there?
I want to compare the VIN in certain spots. That's the thing. If you want to be able to be free to travel about your way, you have to let me verify this vehicle's not stolen.
I understand that, sir, but the VIN number right there.
That's what I'm worried. I don't need to just see that VIN. I need to see other VINs. There's multiple spots for this. There's a VIN, and if I compare them and they come out to be legit, then I can verify that this vehicle's not stolen. Right now, that's my main concern, to make sure this vehicle's not.
But
I want to make sure this is your vehicle. That's all.
But that VIN, you see that VIN right there?
I understand, but you haven't given me any information.
Past arrests surface and credibility starts cracking. When records contradict statements, the room changes. Suddenly, it's not just about plates. It's about trust. The VIN check becomes pivotal. Verification isn't harassment. It's due diligence. If the officer can't confirm ownership, everything else escalates. Refusing simple steps doesn't protect freedom. It narrows options. The more resistance offered to routine checks, the more suspicion naturally builds. This is where the stop moves from inconvenient to serious.
So we got to fingerprint you to make sure you're who you say you are. So at this point, we're going to have to place you in custody. I'm going to have to ask you to come out. Now, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this to make things worse. I understand you're practicing your constitutional right, but I'm also doing my job as a police officer. Okay. So I've been very calm with you. I've listened to what you had to say, and I also am trying to get the reciprocating respect. I'm not going to try to wrestle you out of the car. I don't want to do any of that. I just want to I'm going to have to take you to verify who you are, and then you can be on your way. But I have to take you in and have you fingerprint.
I can't. I just gave you my ID.
No, see, the thing is I need to see your fingerprints, because you're not telling me where you live. You're not telling me anything.
That's my address.
Okay, I understand. You're not telling me where you live. The United States is not an address. I'm being very calm with you. I'm being very respectful.
Yes, sir.
But I also have to do my job, and I don't want. I'm not trying to wrestle with you. Okay?
I understand, sir.
And I'm not trying to do that, because that's not right.
But I still live outside of y'all jurisdiction, sir. I don't.
Actually, you don't. You're in Cook County right now. You're inside my jurisdiction. All of Cook County is my jurisdiction. We're in Cook County.
I understand that.
In Illinois, in the United States of America.
I understand that, but personal, I'm not inside your jurisdiction. Personally, there's no person.
The officer lays it out plainly. Step out. Verify identity. Resolve it. It's a crossroads moment. Cooperation could mean a shorter interaction. Refusal pushes things forward. Jurisdiction arguments on asphalt don't override geographic facts. Cook County is Cook County, no matter how creatively you phrase residency. The officer even explains that court is the arena for legal battles, not the roadside. That's the key distinction. Enforcement first, litigation later. Refusing that order doesn't stall the system. It activates the next step.
sideways, okay?
I understand that, sir.
I just need you to step out.
Sir, I can't, sir.
Are you? Why are we making this more difficult than it needs to be?
Sir, I'm just saying, I'm outside y'all jurisdiction. You know, I'm not trying to cause any issues.
You're 100% in my jurisdiction. I guarantee you. A judge will 100% agree with me. Okay? If you were outside my jurisdiction, I wouldn't be stopping you right now. Okay? I would not. You'd be moving on with your life. Okay?
Yeah, sir, I can't. I'm sorry, sir, I can't. Sir, I can't.
Listen, all right, can you please shut the vehicle off right now?
Sir,
can you please shut the vehicle off? We're gonna do baby steps, okay? I'm gonna need you to shut the vehicle off. All right? So I'm gonna need you to come out. I'm gonna open your door because you're gonna need to come out.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to come out. What did I tell you? I'm being respectful with you, okay? But I also, at this point, I have to place you in custody because you're not under our law in Cook County, in the state of Illinois, in the United States. You're not driving with a proper driver's license, okay?
So,
I understand what you're saying, and you have every right to fight that, but it's going to be in court. It's not going to be with me.
Yeah, I don't have jurisdiction, sir.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you again.
So I can't.
I really don't want this to go.
Now the temperature rises. Commands become clearer, consequences more explicit. First you ask, then you tell. It's procedural escalation. The officer isn't debating anymore, he's instructing. This is where many stops turn physical, not because of grand crimes, but because compliance breaks down. What began as paperwork is now edging toward custody. And it's not dramatic chaos. It's structured progression. Every refusal narrows the path until only one option remains. The cuffs aren't sudden. They're cumulative.
You have done nothing majorly wrong, okay? You have done nothing majorly wrong. If we have to rescue you out of the vehicle, it's just gonna escalate, okay? I don't want it to escalate. So I want you, after we're done with all this, to go home, okay? That's what I want you to do. I want you to go home, wherever it is you live, okay? But right now, you have to come with me.
Shoot.
Okay?
No, sir, I can't. Hold on one second. I can't agree to it,
But
sir.
here's the problem, though. If I have to extract you from this vehicle and you're resisting, I'm going to add a resisting charge. Now, I don't want to do that. Right now, this is all traffic-related nonsense. That's all paperwork issue, okay? So I'm going to need you to come out.
I'll get my phone from you.
Well, we'll get your phone in a minute. If you step outside, we'll get your phone. We're going to talk. We're gonna talk like men, okay?
You can sense the officer trying to de-escalate verbally, offering clarity, even patience. But patience doesn't equal surrender. When someone refuses to step out, the legal threshold shifts. It's no longer about abstract travel rights. It's about lawful orders. This moment shows the system's backbone. The officer repeats that court is the venue for disputes. On the roadside, compliance is mandatory. The refusal isn't symbolic resistance. It's actionable non-compliance. And the consequences are about to compound.
All right, I read it off the thing. So you say you're a traveler?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay. What do you call home?
Where I live?
Yeah.
Yes, the United States of America Republic.
Okay. Is there anything that you can give me that's more specific to that?
Like the United States of America Republic. I live outside of the United States territories.
You live outside of it?
Yes, sir.
You have like a geographic location that you can share?
It's the natural country. It's the country. It's America. It's the United States of America Republic.
I mean, here's the deal. You got a nice car.
Thank you.
You got a nice phone. You're obviously well kept. I'm just trying to put it all together to understand your situation.
Identity discussion becomes surreal. United States of America Republic isn't an address. It's a slogan. Officers need geographic anchors, not ideological declarations. The attempt to avoid specificity only deepens suspicion. The officer even acknowledges privacy, but privacy doesn't negate jurisdiction. You can feel the walls closing in. This isn't about winning an argument anymore.
That's why I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about it, you know.
Yeah.
And again, thank you for being, you know, cooperating with us, you know, because again, you know, you're doing your thing, we're doing ours, you know, nothing's personal. But yeah, so there's nothing more you can give me that is a little bit closer to.
I live in the United States of America Republic. Like, I'm outside of y'all jurisdiction.
Okay.
Yes.
So where do you sleep?
The United States of America Republic, sir.
Okay.
Like, you know, it's the free country, sir.
1 second. Now I understand that. Like I said, you know, just based on the logistics of how large the United States is, I'm just trying to narrow it down a little bit. You know, you got a couple of car seats in there. You got a family?
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So when you're out traveling, where are they?
In the United States of America Republic, sir.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I respect your privacy. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Just sit tight for me, okay?
Yep. All right, let's see. They found that thing too. Let's show y'all. They need jurisdiction. I'm not gonna give it.